Welcome into the Danny Servance show. Glad you're joining us. Danny has a week off. We're actually joining him from the patio at Danny's house. We're back by the pool, just kind of hanging out. He's going to be going to scout some games here in a little while, but of course I'll be broadcasting later on this evening. But Danny went all the way to Abilene, prettiest town I've ever seen.
Yes, we did.
People there don't treat you mean in Abilene.
That's right.
And you treated the Broncos real mean. You got up on them and you beat them. Yeah, it was a good ball game though.
Tell you what, it was a good ball game. Our kids did a good job though of coming out and playing the game from the beginning, and we've tried to emphasize that we've got to play from the beginning of the ball game, and they did a good job.
It's almost like a playoff mentality with a long road trip like that, you know.
You know, we enjoy having that game and it being a 1 o'clock game on Saturday because it does give you that playoff kind of feel. And, we want our kids to have had that experience before we do really get to that postseason play. And we don't want that to be the first time that they've traveled and had to go on the road to play an opponent.
Well, what were the Broncos like? I mean, they ready to go when you got there?
They were ready to go, and I knew they would be. I mean, I told our kids, hey, they're going to be ready to go. We're always going to get their best effort, and they were ready to go. And they were a very formidable opponent, and Coach Hartman's doing a great job there and trying to get them, turned around. But hats off to our kids for going and taking care of business and coming back with the victory.
Offensive side of the ball, you were able to throw the ball, you were able to run the ball, and you put up some pretty good numbers.
I think that's the thing that I've really enjoyed this year is how balanced we've been, throwing the ball and running the football. Both Evan Dowling and LaBoris Cray have done a great job running the football, and even Marlon Smith has done a great job running the football. And so you just can't say enough about our offensive line because that's where it all starts. And they've done a great job protecting and opening holes for those guys. And so our message is this: we just got to keep getting better. There's always something we can improve on. So we went to work this week since the open week and tried to address those things that we weren't doing just great.
Pretty good little quarterback too, though, man.
He is. For a sophomore, he's really coming along. Yeah, he's done a great job up to this point, and we look for him to get better.
He never never quits. I mean, you can
big heart,
up, throw him on the side of the street, and he get back up and run.
Plays hard, has a great will to win, and great leader. Great leader, has great leadership qualities.
You talked about the offensive line. That defensive line is something to be dealt with, and everybody's starting to learn that.
Well, I'll tell you what, they did a really good job against Odessa. We knew by watching film that they've played several different quarterbacks. And so we really didn't know which one we were going to see.
That's always fun.
Yeah, it is. It is. And so we were just trying to prepare for whatever, And so that's kind of hard to prepare for, but our defensive guys did a good job of keeping their quarterback at bay, because he does keep plays alive with his legs as well as throwing the ball really efficiently. And so we kept him bottled up, kept him on the run, tried to flush him to his weak hand. He was a left-handed quarterback, so tried to push him to the right a lot, and so he'd have to turn back to throw the football. And so we had several interceptions in the game, and the pressure that we put on him was effective.
Yeah, we were so happy. I was watching some college games and checking out your game. I don't even know where I was watching it on, but I found it somewhere and was watching it and keeping everybody up to date on the scores and stuff like that. And then I had somebody send me pictures of the scoreboard. So it was a team effort on the Ellison Eagles side, even with the alumni Dan.
Right.
So we made sure everybody knew y'all were and what you were doing and how well you represented us on that road trip. And of course, you come back bye week, you get a chance to get some kids healed up, some bumps and bruises. I know when you play the schedule you've already played, that there's some folks that are hurting a little bit.
Right. Yeah, we had a couple of guys that were out for that ball game, and then after that ball game, had a couple of guys that were banged up. So it was a great time for an open week. We needed an open week to try and get healed up, to start the district. And it's different when you going into an open week with a victory as opposed to going into an open week coming off a loss. And so it was a good week for us. And, Monday we didn't do anything. We just watched film of the game and gave them the rest of the evening off. And then we came back Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and had good practices. And then Friday we were in the weight room. So great week of work for our guys. And so hopefully we'll be ready to go for the next upcoming game against Belton.
Yeah, they've got to ride that tide, but you don't want them to get too confident. You got to keep them. Say, hey, you ain't what you think you are yet.
Well, our old saying or adage is that we respect everyone, and we want to be happy with our performance, but never satisfied.
But I know these coaches over here in this office, and I can just hear them out there talking to them boys saying, what, you scored last week? That doesn't mean you're going to...
Doesn't mean anything. You're only as good as your last game.
And
That's exactly
two of them that I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
But they're great. So we're looking ahead to Belton. Belton's going to be a good team. You go scout them?
Yeah, well, everybody's off this week in our district.
Yeah, they sure are.
So they're not playing.
So you are by the pool.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely by the pool. And so
be listening to Dan on the I-14 Sports.
That's right.
You can listen to
That's right. I encourage my
game.
coaches to have a lot of date nights with their wives, and
because they may not see him again for another 6 or 8 weeks.
That's exactly right.
Hopefully.
They may not see him again for a while. So we're going to use this open, like I said, weekend to try and, have some recovery time. Told our kids the same thing, get away, try to relax a little bit, and let's come back Monday ready to go. It'll be a short week. We play on Thursday, so we'll only have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to, get ready. And that's why we went this past week, with the open week and tried to get some stuff done to be ready to go.
You're welcome on the booth on Friday night out at Searle Stadium. Come on out, and I'll let you do some play-by-play.
How about my wife? She might want to do some play-by-play.
She's welcome too. She's welcome too, brother.
That's where I'll be with her.
Well, I hope you enjoy your time off in here by the pool, and make sure you put your floaties on before you get in, okay?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to have any accidents or anything, but it's great to see y'all win last week. It's a week off. I'm ready for next week, and just thanks again for being the coach you are and the man you are. I really appreciate you a whole bunch, and enjoy yourself, okay? And I'll be back to talk to you next week, but I'll see you next Wednesday.
Yes.
At Leo Buckley for Fields of Faith.
Exactly. October the 8th.
Uh-huh.
That's right, Fields of Faith.
And the kids will be out there?
At Leo Buckley. We play on Wednesday also, though. Our sub-varsity teams. Yeah, so it may be a lot of hard for us to get out there. That's one of my favorite things to do, though.
Got
is Field of Faith.
Josh Sadler's going to be speaking this year.
Right, yeah.
I don't know if he can hold up what you did 2 years ago. Had Tyrell last year.
I know it. So, I've got a feeling that he'll do a great job. We've been visiting a little bit, and
Josh is
he's got some really good things to say. So I can't wait for him to get an opportunity to share his heart.
All right. Well, you enjoy your pina colada by the pool. It's a virgin pina colada, folks, so don't worry about it. Okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm just joshing with you. Of course, we wish you good luck, brother. I've got to work, so I will see you soon. And as always, I say, go Eagles, and you say,
go Eagles.
This has been an I-14 Sports Network production, bringing the heat from the heart of Central Texas.